Hi everyone, this is gonna be a reading for the full moon. And before we get started, the message I got for this reading is that this full moon, one of the main energies that I will be channeling for today for us, for the viewers of this video, is about freedom, about feeling really free from within. And I feel like for the ones who'll be watching this can resonate really strongly, and I hope it will attract the right viewers and everyone that is longing for a sense of inner freedom. And so my questions for the cards for today will be how we may break free from everything that is restricting us in all forms and in all areas of life, and keeping us not so powerful as how we can and intended to be, because freedom is power. When we are really free, then you're at your best. Like, it's the best when you feel like really free to be who you are, to act from a place of, from will, from the soul, from what you really want, like what you really want inside, without fear of being judged, ridiculed, rejected. This is an amazing place, and I want to help us all gain and reach to that point, and I believe it is possible. For me personally, I've been going through this journey. I didn't even realize it until the message I got that today is about freedom. This full moon is about freedom, one of the main topics of it. So I freed myself from a lot of things, and every time I did, I just I gained more and more of my own power back, and it's an amazing feeling. It's the good sense of power. It's like the strength. It's like the strength card. It's feeling empowered. It's feeling like you have the ability to choose. You have the ability to say no. You have the ability to say yes, and it's all coming from a much clearer place of inner truth, and you can recognize your own truth when you're free, and it is amazing. So this is what I guess this is what I want to bring us all and keep on my own journey, of course, to free myself from other shit. So yeah, let's begin. Nice start. Nine of Cups. So Nine of Cups speaks of feeling satisfied. The message I'm getting from will not resonate. Not every card will resonate with everybody, and it's okay. But for the for the ones of you that do resonate, what the message I'm feeling is, a lot of us are. What will help us be free is learning to be satisfied. The mind has this very interesting thing of finding flaws, finding what's wrong, and looking at what's missing or what's unfulfilling. And it's really like, oh, it sucks. I mean, so a way to break free is feeling satisfied with what you have at the moment and celebrating it, and like indulging on it, and not being in the lack mentality. Lack mentality is very caging because it makes us chase, it makes us chase after more or after what's missing. And there's no peace in that kind of, there's no peace in chase, there's chase. So it's not like a free will thing. It's like just not being able to be satisfied. So you're like a little mouse running around trying to find what will satisfy you. So what I'm getting from this is appreciate. Learn to appreciate what you have. Not force yourself to appreciate. Just really like allow yourself to enjoy the things that you have. I'll see if there's anything else that wants to come out, because I feel like the message is not not necessarily complete, but let's go on for now. What will help us be free? Inner freedom. Break free. Break free. This is about having a new perspective on what you have. Breaking free. We have the Chariot. So I feel like the Chariot is all about moving forward and victory. I'm not sure if I have anything to add, because, you know, breaking free means that we must move on from the place that we are, which is, I won't necessarily say imprisoned, but, you know, caged or bound to certain things, and move on from that place to a place that has more, look at the light, that a place that has more light, a place that has more lightness about it, because feeling free is feeling light, you know, light, also enlightened, and also feeling light, you know, like a feather, like and this will bring you victory. Just you know, the smell of freedom, it's like it's being victorious. It's choosing to move forward from this place of bondage into a new place of you know, moving forward from this place. This energy is about knowing that you will be victorious. So it's also kind of like you can do this. You can break free. You can move forward. You don't have to stay bound to something that you have been bound to, like getting approval from others, or using alcohol or drugs, or being dependent on work, on money, on relationships. You can move forward from this place to a brighter future, brighter, victorious future. What else will help us break free and gain our freedom back? 2 cards. We have the 5 of Cups and the Queen of Cups. Interesting. Cups. So for some, I feel like are maybe stuck in a victimhood mentality. This is what I'm feeling from the 5 of Cups today. This is specific for this reading because this is an intuitive reading. So moving from the 5 of Cups, which is the victim mentality, into the Queen of Cups, which is someone who is really knows how to handle her feelings. Because, you know, being a victim is being very, very much unfree. You feel like everything is happening to you. It's very disempowering. And the Queen of Cups is someone who knows how to handle her emotions. She gained this emotional stability. And she knows how to handle her shit. Let's say it like that. And yeah, move forward from the 5 of Cups, which is like, into, I'm holding my emotions. I am holding them, even though sometimes there may be unpleasant or difficult, or, you know, emotions. They're not always pleasant. Sometimes they are, but sometimes they are not. And do not become a victim of your own emotions, and free yourself, and Be willing to embrace those emotions, even if they're not so pleasant at the moment. But when you do this, when you embrace your emotions, everything, just goes faster. Because when you hold on to it and feel like, oh, poor me, then it's like you're not free. You're not free like this. You're not free at all. This is freedom. This is freedom. Holding my emotions and gaining that emotional good control about your emotions, knowing how to handle them, embracing them when they need love, comforting them when they need comfort, soothing them, whatever needs to be done. Be the mother of your emotions. Like someone's taking care of a little child, because emotions are like children. If we put them in the trunk, they'll just scream over there until the police comes and stop us, and we'll be driving recklessly, just trying to escape them. So this is not a good idea. And escaping is no freedom. Escaping is no freedom at all. What else? What else can help us break free? What else? 2 5s. Interesting. 5 of Swords and 5 of Pentacles. This is interesting, the 5, because the 5 always speaks of kind of like disharmony. So it's breaking free from feeling not good enough, feeling left out, unwanted, feeling like you can't do it, not feeling confident. This is a major, major, major. We all have that in some form of the other or the other. And this is really like screaming. Look at her. She's like, oh, so, ooh. Difficult energy. And the 5 of Swords is all about kind of like lose-lose situation. How this helps us to break free. For this scenario, it feels like, although the 5 of Swords is a lose-lose situation, it feels like cutting this energy off. The sword speaks of, clarity, thoughts, truth, but it's not a but. And for this scenario, this particular scenario, it feels like these swords need to cut this shit out. Enough of that. Again, it's like kind of like the victimhood mentality. Enough of that. Enough of thinking that you are not worthy or you're not good enough. That it's something that only humans made up. No animal thinks of itself of not being good enough or not feeling confident. There's no such thing. It's only in our minds. And it's bullcrap, because everyone are worthy of love. Everyone are worthy to anything they want. It's only our belief system and our experiences that made us think about ourselves like that, but it's bullcrap. It is. And this is what keeps us from feeling confident. Because when you think you're not worthy, you think you're not good enough, you think you're not loved, yeah, I mean, what can you expect? But it's not the truth, and we need to cut this shit out. Ciao. Anything else that can help us break free? Stop believing that if this thought comes to your head, usually it's not a thought. Usually it's kind of like a feeling or a fear of this feeling. So if you notice this shit coming into you in the sensation or in a thought or whatever form it comes, cut. Just, even say, no, it's not the truth. It's not the truth. There is no such thing, and I'm not falling for this shit. Four of Swords. So Four of Swords, I feel like there's need to rest, to rejuvenate, and tonight have a good night's sleep. Have a good night's sleep under this full moon. Have a good night's sleep. If you can, even leave a window kind of like open so you can feel the air and even see the stars if your window is allowing that, and see the moon. It's supposed to be amazing and very powerful, and let it influence you. You see the window here? How it brings in, you know, kind of like this light into the rest. So if you can, sleep next to a window that can bring you this powerful energy to cleanse and help break free. It can be amazing. We have another 4. Look, wow, it's amazing. We have 3 5s, 5 of Cups, 5 of Swords, 5 of Pentacles, 4 of Swords, and now we have 4 of Pentacles. It's quite interesting. And 4 plus 5 equals the 9 of Cups. So 4 of Pentacles, how this energy can assist us to break free. I feel like for this particular energy, it's kind of like insisting on it, not letting that go, not letting go of the desire, of this soul desire to break free, not letting go of that, insisting on it. Because, you know, these patterns that prevent us from feeling free are stubborn, and we need to be stubborn too. More stubborn. We need to be more stubborn than them. And yeah, don't let go of that desire of feeling free. Don't let go of that. Insist on it at any cost, because this is what is really worthwhile. The sense of inner freedom. Wow, cards are popping here like insane. Breaking free, embarking on a new journey. Embarking on a new journey, I feel like without the old energy of the, I don't want to say caging, but let's call it like that. Embarking on this new journey with the Fool, taking the risk to let go of the things that do not serve us and our emotional freedom and our sense of freedom and our soul freedom. It's gonna be scary, you know, letting go of things that you thought you are depending on, that you were depending on until maybe, hopefully, tonight. So it's taking that risk. It's taking that risk and find out, hey, I'm alive. I'm alive without that. I can feel good without that. I can feel okay without that. Higher Priestess. Higher Priestess. How your energy can assist us. She's like looking at me almost. Whoa. She's like looking at me and kind of saying, you know the truth. You know the truth. You know that. You know what you are meant for. You know that you are meant to be liberated and happy. She's also giving like this little smile. I love that. Look at the moon above her head. She's like, it's like, I feel like her energy is like, kind of like representing right now, like the moon energy, like the moon is assisting us on having this cleanse to get far closer to the sense of freedom and even breaking free completely. Why not? I mean, if we can believe that we can be completely free, it could happen. But if we don't, then it won't happen. It's like Einstein said it very nicely. He said, if you believe you can do it, if you don't believe you can do it, in both cases, you are right. So I feel like the aspiration needs to be, I can break free completely. And this will be so liberating and living life from a whole other level. Life that can be amazing, like we deserve. Anything else wants to come out? Other energy is here to assist us. So we have the Six of Cups, the Moon, and Eight of Swords. The first one I saw was the Eight of Swords. I just want to connect with her energy, with this card's energy for a moment. This is saying the energy is kind of, this is self-imposed. All this inner caging is self-imposed. It means that it serves us in some way. So it's kind of like, if it's self-imposed, then it's us that can make the decision, the swords, it's us that can make the decision to cut ourselves free from whatever it is that is bonding us, whatever it is that is controlling our mood, our situation, our happiness, everything else that is not in our control, everything else that feels like it's controlling us, because it's too much of an influence on us. The Star. I feel like, if you wish upon a star, la 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 la. So, making a wish, having a wish come true. Also, I don't know, but it feels like sleep under the stars. It's so refreshing. It's so opening. It's so like rejuvenating. It's so soulful. This energy also feels like, like creating, like manifesting almost, and also kind of healing. So let the stars heal you. Again, sleep next to a window if you can, or outside, outdoors. Six of Cups. What I'm seeing here is like, this man is looking at those two women here, and the look in his eyes is kind of like, I know you. Kind of like, I know you. And how will this help us break free? Again, I feel like it's something with seeing something deeper. It's about, maybe, because this speaks of reminiscing and nostalgia, and so maybe this is bringing back the feeling of the times that you did feel free. And when you feel something, it brings it, to, it has a life. So when you remember the sense of freedom, it kind of like increases inside of you, and it encourages you to want more, to gain more, to accomplish it more. Like we said, don't let go of that. Don't let go of that strong need for freedom. And so bring up the times when you felt very free, when you felt very happy, because it comes together. You can't feel free and feel, like, well, usually when you feel free, you just feel good. And bring up those times, reminisce on those times when you did feel freedom in your life, and cherish those moments, and bring it to life within you, and try to always bring up that energy, that feeling, that sense of freedom, to increase it more and more in your life. I feel like this is wrapping up. I just want to see if there's one more card that wants to come out and assist us. Is there any other energy that wants to come out and assist us in the breaking free thing? Yeah, it feels like there's a conclusion card kind of like that wants to come out. Interesting. 10 of Wands. Usually this speaks of being burdened. Letting go. This is what I'm getting. Look at her face. She's very peaceful, even though she's burdened. So it's kind of like, let go of the burden, let go of the things that are keeping you kind of like stuck, trapped, because this is self-imposed. Feeling unfree is self-imposed. We choose this to avoid certain things and emotions, like we said. We chose to encage ourselves, to protect ourselves in all many ways and interesting forms. And so this card is like the conclusion card. Let go of that. Let go of that, and you will experience your freedom, and you won't feel fearful anymore, because you can feel that when you let go of those things, and you just feel free, and then you're not afraid anymore. Because when we are free, we're not afraid. We're at peace. We feel peaceful. Everything's okay. We're not depending on anything to make us feel better or worse, or change our moods, or change our lives, or So I hope this reading gave you some clarity and assisted you in any way or form into your next step and cycle of freedom, because this is the end of the month and the full moon is the ending of the cycle. And I will hope you will rest well tonight, gain the energy from the moon, and that everything that has been occurring will help you release any burdens that you no longer need, and be blessed. And I will see you again very soon. Ciao.